Welcome back everyone to the channel. In this video I will be explaining you how you can manage the permissions in the Power Canvas apps. For example, you are having one Canvas app form where you want to show the same form in the read-only format to one set of users and the other set of users can make the updates to it. So how you can differentiate with the permission. So for that I have already created one SharePoint list which we would be using as access control list, and all the users within this list would able to make updates to the My SharePoint Canvas app. So for demo I would be creating a SharePoint template to choose from. So I'll click on SharePoint. So I'll select my SPFX site and I will choose product catalog list and connect. So this template would give me the by default the browse screen, detail screen and edit screen. So you can see I can see browse screen, detail screen, edit screen. So I'm just directly going to the detail screen. So I'm just zooming a bit. So as I said, I would like to have this delete and edit icons enabled for my one set of users which are owner for this product catalog list, which can delete or make some updates to this item, and the other side should only able to see the details. So to start with, what I'll do, I'll just insert one label. In this label I'll be showing you how you can keep seeing the value for the functions which I'm doing right now. So as I said, I will be managing the control via this list. So I will add this list as a data source in this app. I'll type SharePoint and we'll choose access control list. So now this is available for me. So in my text, the label, what I'll do, I'll use lookup function for on this access control list where title equal to my current user dot email. So you can see it's giving me error. Why? Because it's expecting text instead of record. So I'm just doing title. So when I do title, it doesn't show me anything and gives me some warning. This is a delegation warning, as I said earlier as well. If we do a lookup or search within SharePoint as a data source, then it does give us that delegation warning. If we do that against any of the database CDS, then it will not. Alright, so now I would like to use this as a boolean for these control visibility. So here itself what I'll do, I'll use is blank function which will give me boolean for this, whether if my title is falling under this access control list, then it should give me true. If it's blank, it should give me true, otherwise it should give me false. So right now I'm getting true because my access control list is empty. So the same logic I would like to apply on edit and delete icons. So I'll just go to edit icon and I'll choose visible, and by default is true, so I'll replace with my function. So if this email doesn't fall under this access control list, it will give me blank as in true. So I need to put one negation sign so that it keep on visible if the user falls under that list. So I'll just copy the entire expression once again and do the same thing for my delete button visibility. Just copy pasting it. Okay, so we are good. I'm saving this app access control demo app. If you click on share, it will give you prompt to share with people, but I'll just play it. Okay, so once I click on arrow icon, it gave me that true, the label which we set, because the current user email, which is mine, did not find under this SPFX access control list. So we are good. For end users where we would like to just showcase the values, would like to give the capability to edit or delete, then it would be the case. Otherwise, if I would like to give the edit feature, then I'll just add up the current user. So I've just added it up and just refresh my app, and if I click on arrow, it does give me that delete and edit icon, and now I'm getting false over here in my tags. So these are pretty much a workaround to make that list, or the using that list with controlling the permissions. So that's how you can do. And for the other functions for plus, if you want to allow users to create a new item, then you can keep on showing plus icon the same way I did for the edit. So I believe this is how you can control the app's permission. Thanks.